What's up, guys? David Saldivar, your corrective exercise specialist, and today I'm going to share with you 5 stretches to improve the movement and mobility of your shoulders, restoring the 4 shoulder archetypes to reduce pain, to prevent injury, and to ultimately optimize your shoulder performance. Personal experiences of having shoulder injuries, rotator cuff injuries, and other injuries of my body. Over the last 20 years, I've had to take it upon myself to learn, to study, to train, to certify under doctors of physical therapy, chiropractors, to learn everything that I need to gain the knowledge and the skills that I need to manage my pain, to maintain a good quality of life. And I'm here to provide you guys these skill sets that I've learned. Before you perform any of these stretches, if you have sketchy pain, numbness, tingling, burning of any kind, go seek some medical advice, a doctor, physical therapist, and get clearance first, because we don't want to make matters worse. The 5 stretches that I'm going to provide for you today are designed to restore movement and mobility of the shoulders, to reduce pain, prevent injury, and optimize your shoulder performance. So the 5 specific shoulder stretches I'm providing you today are designed to improve and maintain the 4 shoulder archetypes. Come on, do them with me. Bring your arms up overhead, and if you get a camera, go ahead and record your arm position. Take a quick photo of your arm position, and then we'll do a before, and you can do an after test and a retest. But that's the first archetype, is the arm overhead position. The next shoulder archetype is the front hold position. You know, being able to bring the fingertips back to the shoulders, keeping the arms at 90 degrees. Okay, so you can do the same thing. Just perform this, turn to the side, take a quick photo. And then this third one that I'm going to share with you today is the press. All right, now this is the, you can do this from standing, just bringing those arms back and see if you can bring the fist to about torso, mid-torso level, and without dumping the shoulders forward. Okay, so bringing those elbows nice and tight to the body, and then back, squeezing the shoulder blades, maintaining a nice neutral press position without overarching or without dumping the shoulders forward or kicking the head forward. So those things, again, just take a photo before from the side so that you can see now and then later when you do a retest. And the final one is the hang position. So bringing the elbows up and out. Again, bringing those elbows up and out. And this one's my nemesis because I've have a left rotator cuff injury, which causes muscular imbalances in my shoulders. So I'm constantly working on my pectorals, which we'll cover today, my upper traps, my lats. And so I'm going to cover these stretches for you today so that you guys can start the process to having healthier shoulders, having them move better and feel better. So without further ado, guys, once you're complete with those tests and those photos, let's go ahead and begin the stretches now. Okay, so now with either of these stretches, it's a 30-second to 60-second hold. All right? We're going to find that first point of stretch. It's called the R1. When we find that first point of stretch, we're going to hold that position. We're going to breathe into it. Again, 30 to 60 seconds or 4 to 6 nice, big, long breaths in and out will equal about to the same. Okay? So I'm going to demonstrate these stretches, how to position yourself for these stretches, different ways you can do them. But below, you'll see a list of the stretches that I provide you, and with those, if you find that you have a specific stretch you enjoy the most of these 4, then you can just use those and go through them with me and perform them as I explain in this video. But this way, you don't have to go back to this video and search through it, and it just makes it a little more convenient for you if you have a specific stretch you enjoy the most. Okay, so here we go, guys. So for the first stretch, it's the lat. Now the lat, you can do it a variety of ways. Now the first way that I'm going to demonstrate with you is just taking your arm, putting it on a wall, or an anchor point above the head. Very simple. And you can turn your thumbs up, and you're looking for the stretch again in the lat, which is this guy right here, latissimus dorsi. Okay, and this is responsible for raising the arm up overhead. When it's tight, you get that restriction. So we're gonna open that up. Now, first point of stretch is you're just gonna, lean into it, keep the thumbs up, find that first point of stretch. You're gonna hold that position for 30 to 60 seconds. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And as I exhale, I just allow my shoulders to sort of expand, or that stretch to expand. I don't force it. I'm just gonna do one more. And I feel that stretch as I inhale and exhale. Okay, so you'll do that on both sides. I'll go ahead and do the opposite side. So thumb is up. Again, I'm gonna focus on this lat here. So I'm just gonna reach ahead through the shoulders. I'm gonna find the first point of stretch. I'm gonna hold that position for 30 to 60 seconds. And then again, you can just breathe. Big breaths in. Exhale. Feeling that stretch, feeling that muscle. Expand and lengthen as you exhale. Okay? Do not rush these stretches or this process. Now, you can also use a resistant band. Now, I love these. I will go right to these. This allows a little more joint distraction and stretching. So this is something that you are going to want to consider investing into, these bands, because I'll use a lot of these for activation phases, for lengthening phases, joint distraction, and it really helps to just target what we're trying to achieve in that joint distraction, opening range of motion, getting that nice deep stretch that we need. So this one, I'll just take my hand, put it in the band. If I can turn my hand a little further outward to get more torque or torsion in that lat, focusing on screwing the arm into the shoulders. I'll hold that position for 4 to 6 breaths. Same concept of breathing in, feeling that stretch, and exhaling it and feeling it expand to the stretch. So 4 to 6 breaths. Okay. Guys, so that covers the lat stretch, or the lat distraction with band stretch. Okay, so the next one we're going to cover today is the upper trap. Now with this one, you can take your left hand, place it out, grab your head, find the first point of stretch, but you're going to pull the head to the shoulders, your ear to the shoulders, hold that for 30 seconds. Do not force this stretch. This one, be careful, be cautious, right? This is your neck, and you're just going to hold this for 30 seconds. Nice light breathing, do not force it. Four to 6 breaths is also ideal, equals about to the same, 30 to 60 seconds of stretching. Relax, nice and easy, back to a neutral position. Perform that on both sides. So the opposite side, you'll grab the head, place the arms out in front or to the side like so, and just pull the head or the ears to the shoulder. When you find that first point of stretch, you'll hold that position, and you'll feel that trap. Sort of, you'll feel the trap. You'll know. But you'll hold this for 30 to 60 seconds, or 4 to 6 breaths. Again, do not force it. Four to 6 breaths again, or 30 to 60 seconds. Use a clock, use a watch the time, because you don't want to overdo any of these. So this next one is the levator scap, which runs here, ties into the neck, and then we're going to take this hand, grab the head, turn the head down and out. We're looking for the first point of stretch. We're not going to force it. Four to 6 breaths, or 30 seconds. Watch the time. Nice and easy, back to a neutral position. And then you're going to perform that on both sides. Here we go. Grab the head again, and opposite hand, arm behind the back. Turn the head down and out. Hold that position. Nice job, guys. Just Again, don't force it, nice and easy. And nice and easy back to a neutral head position. And that covers that levator scap. Nice, guys. So this next one, we're gonna focus on lengthening or stretching the anterior part of the upper arm. When this muscle gets tight, it also pulls our arm into this anteriorly rotated position. So we want to restore that and lengthen that to help find that balance in the shoulders. So a couple ways you can do this. You can do a static stretch or an assisted stretch. But this one I'm going to show you first. You can just reach behind you, point those fingers up and out, and just find that first point of stretch and just hold it. Okay? You hold that for 30 to 60 seconds, keeping a nice neutral torso, breathing into it. Okay, and you'll do that on both sides. But what I prefer is taking your hands, grabbing the fingertips, but behind the back. So I'm putting my hands behind me, turn my thumb out and away from me, and then I'll grab my fingertips, extend my arm until I feel that first point of stretch. And I'll hold that. Keep a nice neutral torso. Just gonna breathe into it. Try to relax my shoulders. So it's 30 to 60 seconds for this stretch. Or 4 to 6 long inhales and exhales. I'm just doing a few for demonstration purposes. Now we'll do the opposite side. Turn the fingers away. Grab the fingertips. Straighten the arm. Then we'll hold this. Nice neutral torso for 30 to 60 seconds or 4 to 6 breaths. Slow breaths, breathing into the arm or into the specific area that we're focusing on. Okay, so the last one I'm going to cover today, guys, is very simple. It's the pectoralis or the pectorals. There's a great stretch, easy to do. Just find a corner of a wall, or you can even use a ball for this one, or you can use resistant bands for this one. And I'll go ahead and show you the first one using a wall. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera. Take your arm, bring the elbow to about chest level, and then step through to find that first point of stretch. Don't force it. Once you find that first point of stretch, you're just going to hold it. You're going to hold it for 30 seconds, or breathe for 4 to 6 reps. Demonstration. Exhale. I'll do one more for demonstration purposes, but 4 to 6 breaths. Again, allowing that breath to expand the area that you're focusing on, and the exhale, allowing it to expand or lengthen the muscle. Do the opposite side. I'll move this thing here. So same thing, just gonna step through. You can use a wall. Just gonna retract my shoulders first, and then I'm gonna step through and hold that position. Again, this is the pectoralis or the pectorals. Just gonna step through to find that first point of stretch. You're gonna hold that, make sure you have a nice neutral head position. Breathe into it. You can also use a band. So taking a band, anchor it to about shoulder level. This is a little high. Then grab the band, bring the arm to about mid-chest level, and you gotta keep the shoulders retracted. Step through until you feel that first point of stretch. Once you find that first point of stretch, you hold it. Four to 6 breaths, or 30 to 60 seconds. Repeat that on both sides. Retract, step through, hold it. Keeping the elbow tight. there it is, guys. So you can do this once or twice a day. Typically, when you wake up in the morning, before a session and after session, those are the best times that you can perform this, because when we're doing work and we have posture imbalances, we want to always make sure we're trying to restore the most anatomical position and that link tension relationship. Because what's going on now is, for many of us, when we have tightening or shortening of the anterior muscles, lengthening the posterior muscles, we get this forward rolling of the shoulders or stiffness or tightening, and that causes a lot of joint, discomfort, dis-ease, and impingement of the shoulders. And so it's very important that when you're sitting down for long periods of time, or rounded out, or doing a lot of work under load, repetitive movements over time, with poor posture, then we got to make sure that we're taking care of our shoulders. We're taking care of, how our body moves and how it feels, because ultimately, our health is all we really have. Quality of life is all we really have. So if you enjoyed this training module, make sure you check out the other training modules in the YouTube channel. And as a bonus, we've got a special offer today for all of our new members. Make sure you check out the special offer somewhere around this page, and I'll see you guys on the inside.